Morning, everybody, and welcome to the Chamber Morning Show. This is our sixth week doing the Chamber Morning Show. So I have a special guest with me today, OV. It's OVEE. For those of you that have not met, OV the Orange, I'd like to introduce you to my friend here. It's going to be a difficult conversation because he doesn't talk. So we're going to give it a whirl. But anyway, hey, welcome back. We have a couple announcements, and then we actually do have a real guest today. So we have our mixer coming up on April 20th. So you guys know we haven't had mixers in quite a while. So for those of you chamber members and new businesses that want to just kind of explore the chamber, come on out April 20th. Details are on our website, orangevillechamber.com. And of course, we'd love to have you. We're going to have a pretty big party to kind of kick mixers back off, and then we've got mixers happening monthly for the rest of the year. So, and we have had a couple grand openings. Last Saturday, we were out at the Art Box and had a great time. Kathy Kurtz Photography is having her grand opening coming up, and of course, the Grange Garden has an open house. You'll hear more about that in just a minute. Food Truck Fridays. How many of you guys loved Food Truck Fridays last year? I know we did that last summer. It was awesome. Had a lot of fun. We have 3 or 4 food trucks coming out, band, the whole thing, first Fridays every month from May to October over there at Downtown Plaza, which is where you find Palmer Real Estate, Bad Fish Coffee, and the new Poppy. So we're going to be doing that first Fridays of the month. So mark your calendar. It's going to be a great chance to come out in the community and just enjoy some good food, good music, and hopefully good weather. So we're looking forward to a fun event. And last but not least, I do have an announcement about my friend OV. So we're looking for some volunteers. We'd like OV to have more opportunity to go walk around the community, visit businesses, and just be out and about. We need somebody to be OV. As you can see, he's just here. That's the inside of OV. But we need somebody to actually be this guy. So if you're a student looking for community service hours, join us. And we'd love to have you come out and dress up as my friend OV. So anyway, there he goes. All right, we actually have a real guest today. We actually have a couple guests. So Jim, Bob, you guys want to come on out? We've got Jim Bilgard, eHealth Plan Pro, and Bob Klaus, who is part of both of them, part of the Orangevale Grange. So welcome, guys. Glad you could come join us on the Chamber Morning Show.
Awesome. Thank you, sir.
You know, we've been saying this show is going to go viral. So, you know, they're listening to this all over the world. This is big time. Yep.
I was hoping Fair Oaks anyway.
At least Fair Oaks. So, yeah, welcome to the show. I know, Jim, so you have an insurance company. And
I do.
Bob, you spent some time in insurance too.
40 years.
Okay. Is that a prerequisite to get into the Grange, be an insurance?
No,
just
not really.
It's worked that way. Well, tell us about eHealth Plan Pro.
Well, we focus on health insurance, everything health insurance, cradle to grave, we call it. So everything from group health insurance to individual cover California, with a major focus on the Medicare. And we have over 10,000 people turning 65 every day in the United States.
Wow.
So they always need somebody to talk to. It's very confusing, but we can make it very simple. So that's what we do over at eHealthPlanPro.com.
That's cool. So the best way to get a hold of you is just head to the website.
Ahead of the website is a good way of doing it.
eHealth Plan Pro. Cool. Well, glad you can make it on. And so today we wanted to make sure we spent some time talking about the new Orangeville Grange Community Garden that these guys have been working on for quite some time. But so what's the Orangeville Grange? Tell us about the Grange.
The Orangeville Grange is a family community service organization with our roots in agriculture. Excuse me. And it was organized in 1867 for farm people.
Okay.
Then Orangeville Grange is, I think, 110 years old now. Right here, active all that time during the 110 years. And of course, we're no longer farming here in Orangeville except asphalt and concrete.
No, we're farming a little bit. Yeah, farming's coming back.
It's coming back. We love to see it, and we want to be a part of it.
Awesome.
And what we're going to try to do along with our Grange Garden here in Orangeville is we're going to use the hall for some classes on canning, on putting up the produce after you grow it. So we're gonna get involved that way too this year.
That's amazing. I love the rich history that the Grange has, and I think particularly for Orangeville, the Grange has a lot of meaning, just because Orangeville has some deep rural roots, as we say, kind of agricultural roots.
Yes, it does. And there's an awful lot of agriculture that used to be here in fruits, oranges, and in Fair Oaks, the olives. The Grange was very involved in that market as well, in helping the olive producers. And one of the things that I always remember is hearing some of our old time Grange members say they used to love to come to the Grange meetings because that's where the women learned how to raise their babies.
Oh, is that right?
In talking to other women,
Yeah,
they learned how to cook using each other's recipes.
Yeah, true community place.
And as a result, happy wife, happy life.
So, not the truth.
And so, and the guys I remember when they would get together at Grange meetings and talk about the pesticide problems or the soil problems and work together.
Yeah, and I think there's still an opportunity for people, especially home gardeners and just people that have a little bit extra space or goats or chickens. I think that's one of the things that Orangeville brings to the broader community, and I think the Grange has a big place in that. So let's talk about the new community garden, because I know that's something new and exciting for the Grange.
The Grange sits on 6 acres.
And we have the Orangeville Summer Nights out there.
Summer Nights in the meadow in the back.
Yeah.
And a lot of people have never even been to the Grange, and they may have gone by and have seen the hall, but they haven't really seen the meadow in the back. But beyond the meadow, we have half an acre that we've identified as a perfect place to put in a community garden. So we call it the Grange Garden Project.
Love it.
And so we've been working on this for the last 3 years, actually.
Wow.
Getting the funding for it. And so right now we're working on phase 1, and it has 48 4x8 redwood boxes.
Wow.
And we'll be renting out each one of the boxes to anybody in the community that wants to come on out and rent it. You can rent it as a family, rent it as an individual, have a class over at the elementary school, have them come on out and they can rent a box or two. It's a great project for the kids, for organizations.
That's great.
So we're going to have that available, and it is available out there. It's a work in progress.
Work in progress.
It's a many hands makes for light work. So we're always looking for volunteers. In fact, this Saturday, we're going to be doing a work day out there, and we need some ditches. We need some chip spread and ditches dug. And
so
there's always something going on.
This Saturday, cool.
This Saturday,
we'll be out there
9 o'clock, 9 to about noon.
So when do you think people will be able to start renting or using a plot and kind of getting going with the garden?
We have on the 17th of April, we're doing a grand opening.
Awesome.
And by that day, it's going to be at 10 o'clock, and Sue Frost and it's going to be out there, and everybody's invited to come on out. To take a look and see what the project's all about. We will definitely have 24 of our boxes fully set up with water, ready to go. We have dirt to get put in it, so it'll be a good project. So
that's
anybody's
amazing.
Interested in coming on out and getting a box, that's a great day to come on out and check it out.
April 17th.
We'll have them available.
And this Saturday, by the way, at the work party, we plan to plant, I believe it's 16 blueberry bushes.
Oh, cool.
So that we, not this year, but maybe next year, the following year, we're going to use the blueberries in our pancake breakfast.
Is that right? That's fun. That's clever.
So,
which is always the second Sunday of every month. And how many years have you been doing that?
A bunch.
A bunch of years.
A couple years,
I mean, outside of the COVID year. We were doing it. Also on Sunday at the Grange, we have an Easter breakfast.
This Sunday?
This Easter Sunday, right.
Cool.
It's this Sunday.
Wow.
So, you may have seen it. Unfortunately, it is sold out, to let everybody know. So we were giving away 100 breakfasts.
Got it.
For anybody. You can get up to 4 of them. And we'd put it out in the local view, out in social media. And so far, I think we have 111 signed up for that breakfast. So we're going to be,
Awesome.
and the Easter Bunny is going to be there. So even if you can't get a breakfast, you're more than welcome to come on out and get a picture with the Easter Bunny.
Yeah, come on. But we'll put all this information in the show notes so people kind of know what all is coming up. But yeah, super exciting. I just think, the community garden is just such an important space for the community to gather and grow their own food. And I know Fair Oaks has a community garden. I know there's one in Carmichael, but Orangeville's not really had that kind of community space. And I just think it's such a great thing that the Grange is taking the lead on.
Well, this is a project that we started years ago, and we couldn't get anybody to really take hold till Jim came along and really bit the bullet
Yeah,
and made this project come reality.
cool.
And so, we ran into problems this year. We found 5 catch basins on Pershing Avenue draining onto our property.
Oh, is that right?
That happened just last February, and it took us all summer to get that project
Mm-hmm.
and a culvert put in,
Yeah.
dealing with the county water control people. And so it seemed like we had one problem right after another, and Jim kept leading us and pushing us, and we finally are coming to fruition.
Sounds like you opened up a couple cans of worms, but
We opened
put all
up
the worms
some
back, and now they're in the garden.
Well, we're also looking for sponsorships so
Okay.
that we can, if you have any picnic tables you want to donate,
Got it.
if you want to donate, we want to be able to get some covers back there. So
Yeah.
people are out there gardening or families coming on out, people to help, they have a place to sit
I just think
down
it's just a great place for the community to come together, and super pumped about what
It is, yeah.
that means for the future for the community. And so, yeah, if you're looking for a place to garden, you don't have space at your place, check out the Orangevale Grange. It's a great opportunity for you to get your hands dirty and just get involved. The Grange itself is a great organization as well, and be good to learn more about that. So check them out on Facebook, at their website. We'll put all that in show notes. Hey, last thing we have for today, we have Palmer Real Estate is one of our kind of sponsors. They helped us with a couple of giveaways for today. So do we have some winners for today? We will have some winners today. So we will let you know, but we've got some Bad Fish gift cards that Palmer Real Estate actually has donated, as well as a free haircut with Barbara James over at United Barbering. So we'll be giving those away. Hey, thanks for watching, and we will see you next week on